Hey everyone, this is Kit of Hard Lens Media. We are wrapping up the gubernatorial debate here at UIC, which was hosted by She Votes. You can check it out on our Facebook page where we did a whole live stream, and there will be an uploaded YouTube version that will be up shortly. So we're joined here with two attendees who saw the debate. So essentially, we're going to start off with both of you. If you can introduce yourself, what did you think of the debate and the issues that the candidates were talking about?
Sure. My name is Jamie White, and I was really excited for this opportunity to come and attend the forum. I've been trying to be more involved with advocacy and political campaigns over the past year or so, and I felt like this was a really important opportunity for me to get more information on the Democratic candidates and also to hear specifically about their opinions. I really appreciated the format of the debate and of the forum. I appreciated everyone's candor and preparation and thought it was a great way to focus on women's issues.
All right, and you?
Hi, I'm Kate, and I agree with Jamie. Loved the format of the forum, and I felt that the breakdown between the four women's issues was a great way to organize it. And the only thing I would have changed is maybe a little more time for audience questions, but it really helped me learn about the candidates and form better opinions with the election coming up.
Now, it's quite clear 2018 is going to be approaching very shortly, and a lot of people have noted that midterms is when there's a lot of low voter turnout. So as you guys return back to your respective communities and your social groups, essentially what are you going to share with your friends and family and your coworkers about this event and really actively try and maybe get more people involved in the election of 2018?
That's exactly why I'm here tonight and exactly why I feel like events like this are so important. I wanted to come and be able to get a really good sense of what the different Democratic candidates, what their platforms are and what their point of views are, so that I can go back to my communities, go back to groups like Indivisible with whom I've been working, go back to some of the other social groups that I've started to support involvement in politics and in local government, and really kind of make better informed decisions about who we're going to support. Overall, my community and the groups with which I'm working want to support the Democratic challenger no matter who that is, but I felt like this was a really good way to get a sense of the nuances between the candidates as we approach the primary election. I tried to go through each question and kind of rate the candidates on how I thought they responded, the level of detail that they were able to provide for each of the questions. I think one of the great things about this format specifically was that the questions were highly specific and they allowed for a lot of nuance. You really got to see who had thought through specific policies and platforms, who had worked with different groups to come up with really informed plans, versus who just kind of had a more theoretical point of view or who had a looser perspective. So in that way, I thought this was a great chance to see kind of who had done the most homework as a candidate to prepare for eventually becoming, hopefully, governor.
All right, and you?
Yeah, I think just sharing with my friends that the importance of being informed and knowing who's running and who they're interested in supporting and making sure to vote, because unfortunately sometimes these elections don't get as much voter turnout. So just starting with even those basics is important, and I think being able to report back to my friends about what I learned tonight will hopefully encourage them to get more involved and definitely vote in 2018.
Right now, for the organization that was hosting this event, what do you want to see this group, She Votes, do going forward as we enter further into this election cycle?
I would love to just have them continue to keep in touch with us about ways that we can continue to get involved and advocate and educate ourselves. I think that something that was unmistakable learning from the 2016 presidential election is how important it is to have a candidate that's really going to unite the Democratic Party. And so I think one thing that was really inspiring about tonight's panel was the fact that there were so many commonalities across the 5 different candidates who are here today and hearing their progressive values. So I would love to see She Votes Illinois really kind of continue to come together and see how we can continue to fight for both candidates and policies and legislation that is going to fight for the progressive values that I believe in.
All right. And you?
Yeah, I agree. I think more events like this to make sure people are informed and excited about voting will be a great way to kind of build the momentum and get great turnout.
And I think final question, what were the issues that perhaps that weren't addressed during this debate? What kind of issues did you want to see get covered?
Considering that this was a venue specifically focused on women's issues. I thought they did a really good job packing a lot of great information into, a very, 2 hours is a healthy amount of time, but as Liz, the moderator, joked, I think we all could have sat there and listened for 5 hours more to discuss these things. I don't know that there are individual things that I would have specifically wanted addressed considering this specific subject nature and format of this. Overall, I know I want to continue to go and do my homework on the candidates even more about, specifically about some of their voting history and things like that. And especially considering this group of candidates, I'm also interested in how they view financing their own political campaigns.
All right, and you?
Yeah, I agree with Jamie that in the topic of women's issues, we covered everything that I would have wanted to. But outside of that, I'd love to learn their stances on gun control and violence in Chicago. I like that we covered incarceration a bit, but that's an important issue that I think leading up to the election, I'll want to hear more from the candidates on.
Well, that's a great note to end it on. Thank you so much to both of you for joining Hard Lens Media. And to all our viewers, peace, everyone.
You're watching Hard Lens Media.